in the house. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are kicking it with Auntie Leah. Yeah, let's get it, let's do it, let's go. Yeah, let's go, let's get it with Auntie Leah. Yeah, yeah, come on, let's do it. Nothing better than kicking it with Auntie Leah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Auntie Leah is in the house. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are kicking it with Auntie Leah. Yeah, let's get it, let's do it. Come on in. Come on in now. So Auntie Leah can do a thing. Yeah, 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 yeah.
St. Cloud.
Yo, welcome back to Kicking It
Same
with
view.
Auntie Leah. I'm so glad that you came back to kick it with us. Hello, Theo, what it do,
No matter where it
baby?
leads.
Hey, Kara, we're just waiting on other people to come in.
Truth, gang.
True game.
That's what we do every time. Listen to the words. We're just waiting on other
Gang.
family members to know that we're live.
Truth, gang. Truth, gang. Truth, gang.
We don't fold, we don't run, we don't break.
Truth, gang.
Every lie getting exposed in they face.
No fear, no silence.
Everybody hit the
We're
like
blind
button as
at
you come
pressure.
in.
If it's dark, we shine.
Please share the live.
Cover whatever.
Hey, Darlene.
We don't stop,
What it do, baby?
we don't quit, we don't
Hey,
quit.
Angela
We
Nelson.
going all the way to the end.
No matter where the road take us, we stand.
We just wait on other people.
Goes down, it's the truth, gang.
We want the truth.
If you want the
We
truth,
want
put
the
truth gang in the comments.
The truth,
And nothing but the truth.
the truth.
We
We
want
just
the
wait on some more family members.
We don't move our feelings,
Hey,
we move
George.
our facts. Paperwork, timelines, yeah, we double check that. If it don't add up, then we questioning it. If it's hidden in the dark, we addressing it. They want silence, they want fear, they want control. They want narratives pushed that we
We'll
don't
never give
expose.
them
But we
control.
build different, yeah, we cut from truth. We don't buy the pressure, we don't water down proof. We ain't running from nothing but a
Okay.
lie. And when we do run, we running towards the truth. No
Jay
hesitation,
running late
no fear
tonight,
in the
y'all.
booth. We tasting like we breaking through. We don't fold, we don't run, we don't break. Every lie getting exposed in they face. We don't fold, we
Y'all
don't
ready?
run, we don't break. Every lie getting exposed in they face.
They quiet when it matter, but we loud for 'em. Candlelight tears, yeah, we cry for 'em.
Hey.
They want to check, try to settle pain.
Hey,
But we want
Ramanda.
truth, we want real name. Ain't no healing if the truth hit. Ain't no peace if they slide it. They politics trying to twist
I may
the story,
not
but
can
we
rap,
take
but I can
closure, we
write.
fight for it.
Stand on it, no matter where lead we going. Oh,
Let's
no
go,
matter
let's
what
go, let's get
costs
it.
us showing.
Everybody share the live.
Everything
Like the
we
live.
chosen.
Nephew's here. Hey. And we got some truth tonight.
We don't fold, we don't run, we
We
don't
don't
break.
fold, we don't run, we don't break.
Exposed in they face.
No fear, no
He's supposed to
silence.
in their
We're
face,
blind
nephew.
in pressure. If it's dark, we shining light. We uncover whatever.
We want the truth,
Hey, nothing but the truth. Only the
nothing.
truth.
but the truth.
Salute, 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 salute. All right, we're about to start the show. I hope you guys have been listening to. Let me get this off of here.
St. Cloud.
I hope you guys have been listening to. I mean, not listening to, but I hope you guys have been watching the footage that we have been dropping today. Very interesting footage. We are here to talk about it tonight. Right now, let's do roll call. Hey, Ramanda. Let's go. Kara. Hello. Darlene. Salute. Theo. Old faithful Theo. Kara. Darlene Robertson, oh faithful Angela Nelson, one of my biggest supporters. Thank you so much for all you do for this channel, Angela, in the background. You're always donating and trying to assist, and I really appreciate you. Kara, thank you so much, Retania. Thank you so much for being back here. Azariah, hello. The name of the song is called Truth Gang. That's who we are. We are the Truth Gang, and it was written by me. Now, I can sing a little bit, but I don't sing. And I can't rap, but I can write. So I write the songs and I use Suno, which is an AI app. And that it helps me create the song. Of course, I have to tell it what to do, but that's how these songs are made. Jay, on the other hand, he writes and he performs his song in the studio. So he got up on IT. You know, he young.
They don't got that to do with yeah.
It got everything to do with it. And we're at Eda with your late ass. Thank you for coming, Eda. Hey, baby Tina Clark, thank you so much for being here tonight. We have had a slew of video footage that have been dropped on us. We are here to talk about it. How many of you guys remember that footage? Hello, FFLC. Thank you so much for being here. I've never seen you before. Guys, don't forget we have a super chat goal. If you're able to bless the channel, please. We also have Cash App and PayPal at your own, accord. It is not required. So please do not leave this live talking about Auntie Leah's begging for money. Absolutely not. But if you can assist with us paying for the tools that we need to continue, you are appreciated. But do you guys remember that video that was put out by the news? And we analyzed it, and it looked like these black boys were going into the gym after KJ. Let's pull that video up real quick. Everything is unraveling. Everything. I even believe the ops. Hey, Betty Birch.
Hey, everybody.
I even believe, hey, Marche, that the news media are ops. They're here to spread misinformation too. Let's look at that video that kind of went viral, directly from either it's CNN or somebody. Hey, Kai TV, thank you so much for being here. Diabolical. Let's look at this. Everybody knows this video.
On January 10th, 2013, Kendrick Johnson walks into the Lowndes County High School gym, only to never be seen and heard from again. He disappeared without a trace. It was said that he walked into the gym alone, but that's not what the video evidence shows. On January 11th, 2013, Kendrick Johnson was found deceased in the gym at Lowndes County High School in a vertical standing, rolled up gym mat upside down and head first.
So everybody remembers this video, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember this video.
The kids notice Kendrick is approaching the gym. Then what happens next appears to be an item handed off to the Caucasian kid in the red shirt. The kid in all black walks away because he knows what is about to go down. Next, the white kid in the red shirt enters the gym right before Kendrick.
Yes, so everybody is remembering this video, right?
Family, now I want you to watch it again.
Kai, you are more than welcome to come up on a panel and give your findings. Please, you don't have to turn on the camera at all. So everybody remembers this, so I don't have to play it all. Right? Can we agree that we all remember this video? All right. So now that we have the original footage, let me go ahead and stop it then. Now that we have the original footage, something totally different has come into play. So let's pull up the original footage and let's actually see the uncut version that was not sliced up, tampered with, and edited to make the world believe what we just saw. Okay, let me get to the one that I discovered today and let's watch that one. This is the original video. Which one is it? Here we are. It's about 11 minutes long, but it's very interesting. I did not post this, by the way. So let's go ahead and pull it up. I don't think that this is it.
Hallway footage related to the Kendrick Johnson case. What are we looking at, Truth Gang?
I don't think this was it. Hold on. Let me find the right one. Okay, I found it. So let me just stop this one because this one is not. This is right leading up to the. This video appears to be the video after the one that we're talking about. Nope, the guy in the red shirt in the backpack. All right, so let me stop that screen and play the other one. I do apologize. I didn't even realize that I pulled that one up. So give me a moment. It's coming up right now.
Capturing the last known movements of Kendrick Johnson
Let me
at
back this
Lowndes
up.
High.
All right, here we go. Can you guys see it?
Truth Gang.
Okay, perfect.
This is the uncut, unedited hallway footage capturing the last known movements of Kendrick Johnson at Lowndes High School on January 10th, 2013.
It blew my mind, guys. When I tell you misinformation is out here and they want us to spread it, we got to stop. So you got kids pacing outside of the gym, and I do believe, Kyle, you might be able to help us. Isn't there a door that slides up on the other side? It would be like down towards the screen, because it looked like you went to that school, so that's why I'm asking. No, Kara, I didn't post this one. I played the wrong one, baby. My apologies. But this one I didn't post because I wanted us to go over it, because this is the one where Kendrick begins to, this is his last walk. This is the last time we seen Kendrick. I wanted us to see the full footage of everything that happened. Well, it's not the whole day, but prior to the kids showing up, congregating outside of the gym door, and then you'll see Kendrick walking down the ramp, and I don't want to give it away, so like I said, it's about 11 minutes long, but I do think it's very important. Now what I want to ask Kai TV while we are watching, is that entry to that bathroom, is that to both the girls and the boys bathroom? Because I see both girls and boys going through that entry. That's why I'm asking. Okay, so you didn't go there. Okay. Gotcha. Well, we appreciate your input. We appreciate everybody's input. So let's just let Auntie quit interrupting. I talk too much. This is a watch party. So you see people entering the gym often. So I don't know how the gym was empty. Okay, thank you so much, Kara. Anonymous, I actually, since now that we have a clearer version of this video, I don't know if that guy in the red shirt is Matt Moody. To be honest, I cannot confirm or deny anymore. Now that you'll see, it could be, but at the same time, it also could not be. It's just not what we thought it was. It was the way that they cut up the video and edited it. Hey, Lakeisha, thank you so much for coming tonight. So we see all this activity outside the old gym in the hallway that we last saw Kendrick. Kids going in often. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Ida. Okay. I got you, Keisha. Lakeisha. Okay, so there's the guy. Remember the tall guy with the backpack? Remember him? Shorts, white jacket, backpack. That's one of the black kids, remember? Put a one in the chat if you remember him. Pay attention. It could be anonymous. It could be. I'm not saying that it's not. What I'm saying is I can't confirm or deny. That's why we're here tonight. You know, sometimes when you state something, you need a witness. And y'all witnesses, we're here to decide for ourselves. Together. Oh, look at Lakeisha. Baby, what you gave me was a totally different scene. I haven't gotten to this scene yet, to be honest with you. I don't think. I'm still looking at that footage. It's a long time. You know, sometimes these clips are hours. It is a lot of footage, guys. That's why I started to post it and be like, hey, we need to go through this together. So you got kids walking to and from the gym, going outside. I don't know if they're just waiting for the doors to come open for lunch, because I do believe that sliding door we can't see it, but it's on the other side of the gym doors. I believe. I could be wrong. You can come up and talk. Let's watch this one first. Let's get through this one first, because this one's very important, because this was put out there and it went viral. And I want you to see how the media actually, in my opinion, colluded with somebody to clip and cut the video like this. This is the full uncut video. We're looking at all the activity. We saw the kid that was outside the gym when Kendrick walked up, go inside the gym. Now there's the guy with the red shirt. Remember the thick red guy with the red shirt? Remember him? Yes, Lakeisha, I saw that. So here comes the guy with the red shirt with the thick neck and head that had the, it looked like it's the same size. Not trying to throw no shade. And there's the kid, the other kid. So this is when they first met up in the hall. You'll see the kid with the red shirt who we believed was Matt Moody coming down the ramp now. This is the uncut version. And then we see Kendrick Johnson. I need y'all to pay attention to Kendrick's walk. He has so much confidence. And it looks like to me that they shook hands right there. Now, they could have passed off something, but to me, when I look at it now, it's like they shook hands. And we'll rewind it. And they still said something to Kendrick. And Kendrick said something back. You see the one in the red continue to go into the gym, but look at the two black kids. It still appears to look like that they still know that something was about to happen. Because watch what they do. So, the one in the gray and white striped shirt continues to proceed. But the two black kids that we originally thought walked in behind Kendrick backed out. I have no idea why they cut it that way and edited that way to make the world believe that those kids walked in right behind Kendrick. They did not. Right, Kai. Right, Kira. It still looked like something was going on, right? However, those kids did not go in behind Kendrick Johnson. Other kids did. The one in the gray and white shirt did. So I'm going to stop it right here because I want to get your thoughts on this. They sat down. They did not go in that gym behind Kendrick Johnson. That it is not the way the media portrayed it, right? What are you thinking, nephew? Are you there? What do you guys think? Drop your questions in the comments. Okay, so FFL says, I feel like White Jacket kind of gave the other kid the okay, come out. That was in the bathroom. He actually was outside. He came from outside the doors. And I still do feel that way. And I still do feel like those kids knew something was up, which is why they followed him to the door and looked through in the door, but decided to back out of the door as if they're like, maybe look out, people, maybe. But they're not paying attention to their surroundings. So I really cannot say. Miss Tina Clark says they didn't want to pay no part. They didn't want no part of it. That is possible. That is 100% possible. Manifest Today says, are they the lookout or something? I swear to God, that's what it looks like. Right? All I know is that the way the media cut it is they put it out there as if they walked right behind Kendrick. We see that they didn't go into the gym. Crazy work. Okay, Azira says, I wonder what they said to Kendrick. I do too, but it looks like Kendrick said something back and he kept walking with confidence, right? It looked like Kendrick wasn't going to play with him. Kara says, wow, he's pushing him. I didn't see anybody push anybody. Who's pushing who, Kara? Let me back it up. Because I didn't see. Oh, are you talking about the two kids horse playing? Let's take a look. It does look like Red Shirt has something in his hand, like he's playing with something in his hand. To be honest with you. I also know that Kendrick don't have a blue book in his hand. He only has a yellow folder. I don't see a blue book. Who is this guy in the gray and white shirt that came from outside? So they went to the door, they looked in as if they knew something was still going down, right? It's just that they didn't follow. It looked like I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Put in the comments. But they didn't go in. It's crazy work. Let's see what they continue to do. You said back some more. I'm gonna post this video for you, Kara, on Facebook. I just wanted us to go over it prior to. Hey, Mary A, salute, family. Okay, so Anonymous says those black boys stayed in the hallway. That's Brian Bell's friend. I know that's him. There's a picture of Brian Bell and that kid seated side by side when they were in 6th or 7th grade. You know, I saw that photo. And I cannot confirm or deny that that is Jonathan. That's the kid that one of the other people that posted by about Kendrick Johnson's case posted. I cannot confirm or deny that's the same kid. But it could be, but I can't compare somebody in the sixth or seventh grade to somebody's in high school because there's a growth spurt. Could be though. Not saying it isn't. The folder is in the book. I didn't. Okay, all right. The book is blue. So how is the folder inside the book? Okay, let's go back. Wouldn't you think that I would? Wouldn't you see the blue book if the folder was inside of it? All I see is yellow. Either I want you to show me where the folder is inside of a blue book. Because you would think that if the folder is inside the blue book, that you'll see the blue book and only part of the yellow book. I mean, yellow folder, wouldn't you think? I see no blue. I mean, I could be a little colorblind. I'm not perfect, but let's stop it right here, guys. Where do you see a blue book? A folder sitting inside of a blue book? Do you guys see the folder sitting inside a blue book? Put a one in the chat if you think there's a folder inside of the blue book. Is Auntie colorblind? Because you would think that if the folder is sitting inside the blue book, that you will see blue, and then you will see yellow. I mean, am I right or am I wrong? Come on, guys. What do you guys think? This is a conversation. Eva Lies, thank you so much for coming back.
Blue book is not present at all. Ain't no
I do,
damn blue book nowhere in sight.
I do not see a yellow folder inside of a blue book, ma'am. Okay? No, ma'am. That's just a yellow folder. That's it. Not at all. Just yellow folder. Okay? I don't see it. It would. I'm telling you, if the blue book, if the folder was inside the blue book, you would see the blue book and only part of the yellow folder. You see all yellow folder right here. Hey, Miss Hot Rod. Okay, you said red shirt pushed white shirt guy. Okay, they was horse playing because those are friends. We can definitely tell that they're friends. I want to see who this boy that came from the outside. Who is this guy?
Why he came out like that?
Yeah, and then we're just speculating, right? We're trying to get the story, but what we can do is that we can correct what the media put out there, which is a cut up edited video, and we can confirm that these two kids did not walk inside the gym, but the one in the gray and white striped shirt did. Absolutely. I didn't see a book. I agree. Thank you. I don't see blue either. Only see a yellow folder. Absolutely.
You know what's suspicious to me?
Okay, so I no. I didn't see. Okay, she said it had. Okay, the yellow folder had his name in it. If you look at the narrative report, it doesn't identify who the blue book belongs to. Okay,
Until you know what I realized?
what?
Okay, when KJ walked in there,
Mm-hmm.
on the other when it the camera from the inside the gym when it flashed, it had him running.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, but when KJ walked in, you would
Mm-hmm.
think their expression would have been totally different if he just took off running right there. Like I like that like when it comes to a situation like this, you have to put yourself in the shoes and like how your reaction would be, our average person action would be. Like if somebody walked in, like he walked in, and something like we said before, something had to make him run. Either somebody was behind him, or he seen something in the corner. Something had to make him run.
Mm-hmm.
They expressions, their reactions wasn't as if what I'm saying. What are you running for? See what's going on. It
Right.
wasn't that. It was just looking, and he turned away.
Right. Right. I agree. Something actually made them want to follow him, but something made them turn back. You see where they wanted to go in, right? They almost did go in. They turned around and they let the one in the gray and white shirt go in. Could it be that they were the lookout people? Don't know. We got to keep watching. I have no idea. That's what we're here for. But Evil podcast, no ma'am. His name was not in it. Look at the narrative report. Go back. See, these things are fresh in my mind. I know that you studied the whole file. You know, just like we had the conversation about the schedule and how they were in first block. That narrative report did not identify who that blue book belonged to. Only the yellow folder. Only the yellow folder. The blue book is still a mystery.
She said she think so.
Well, I know. There's a
Yeah.
difference between think and know.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Fluffy. How's it going? But Kendrick did have that class. Let's be clear. That class is on his schedule. I'm just stating the fact that they did not identify that that book was his, and I did not see him walk in that gym with a yellow folder tucked inside of a blue book. However, Kendrick did have that class, but I just have to refute the other part, which is her saying that the yellow folder was inside the blue book and that his name was inside of it. No. Thank you so much for being fair. All right, so let's finish this one up because there's another one I want to watch. Oh, well, we're going to let Kai come up after this one. So we're looking at them just lingering outside the gym.
And it's still after KJ done walked in, right?
Still the same footage. Yes.
Like they know what's going on. They just waiting.
Something made them want to go and look and then walk back out. I don't know if they're being watched, people. I can't say that for a fact. I can't state it for a fact. Let's see if this guy walks in. I can't remember. He looked back. That looks like that this kid's gonna go into the gym and these kids are not trying to stop him.
Right.
As shown here, these students are not seen following Kendrick Johnson into the gym as previously portrayed.
Right.
What's really going on, Truth Gang?
So other kids are still walking inside the gym.
Like a lot of them, like about to go inside the gym.
Right.
They what makes me feel like he ran outside outside the old gym.
It wasn't enough time.
Yeah,
it wasn't enough time for anything to happen to Kendrick Johnson in that gym. I'm just going to be honest. I'm observing this. It was not enough time. I believe that he had ran through the gym, right, through the gym to get the weight training class. And I'm sorry, Evil Podcast, we have to be realistic here. Ryan Hall, Brian Bell were leaving weight class. We're not implying that they crossed paths, but it is possible that they did cross paths because I don't see no footage on the other side of the gym where KJ left the gym. Why is that? I know for a fact that there's cameras over there. There has to be cameras over there. I'm still looking, but I wanted you guys to see that the red shirt went on outside. But everybody that walk up to the gym looks like they looking at something. Look at the dude in the blue shirt. And look at the guy in the white shirt. Looks like he's running to the door to look at something, don't he? Mm-hmm. He actually walked in that time, though.
They walked in that time.
All of this is just weird behavior. Don't have a thick kid. In my opinion, he just wasn't in there long enough. And we clearly see students are walking. What do you guys think? Drop your comments. Drop your comments and your questions. We're here to talk about it. This is the Truth Gang. We are a family. This is not a one woman or one man show. We were allowed Kai to come up on the stage. He said he's done a lot of studying. And anybody, Evil Podcast, come on up. You know you're welcome. We're not enemies. We just here to discuss. Kai, what platform are you on, babe? Are you on Facebook or are you on YouTube? I'm going to drop the link in the comments. Where did Kai go? He's on Facebook. Let me see if I can find you. I wish you guys would come to to YouTube, it's much easier for you to find the link. Find the link.
That door was locked. I think. I admit I'm not up to date anymore.
This will stop, guys. All right.
Oh, Kai said he on YouTube and Facebook.
Okay. I just dropped it in the comments. Hit the link. Anybody that wants to come up here that has anything that they can add, any clarification to, whether it's Eda, whether it's Evil Podcast, Life's Podcast, Kai TV, whoever you are welcome to come on this panel. Gene, Tina, Oh Faithful Theo, and please know that you do not have to camera up. Hell, I don't even want to be on camera, shit. But I have to show my face. Look, guys, we have to show me and nephew what it do. What it do? Hit the link, guys, because we got another video that I think that I see Kendrick in. But we gotta watch it together. I wrote down the exact time mark because the video is about 30 minutes long, and I don't want you to sit through 30 minutes of footage. But it's some interesting stuff going on in this footage. Hey, Kati, it says you're not connected. Try it again. Disconnect and try it again, because it says that you are not connected. Kai, disconnect and try again. Disconnect and try again. Who else want to come up? Hey, while we're waiting on Kai, Evil Lies Podcast says that door was locked, I think. I admit, I'm not up to date anymore. Yes, ma'am. I understand. But guess what? Auntie Leah is. And I'm not perfect, but I can remember some details, and that blue book is one of them. Didn't have Kendrick's name in it. They actually didn't even try to figure out who it was. It's a doggone shame.
They ain't fingerprinted or nothing.
Okay, so all right, Lauren Michelle is in the house. Hey, how you doing, ma'am? Welcome. Nice to meet you, Lauren. Michelle Burris. That's Michelle, guys. Michelle Birch. Can you hear us? Can you hear us, Michelle? We will actually have an interview with her on this Saturday coming up. I don't know if she can hear us, but let's see. We're still waiting on Kai. T just says, what's your YouTube? I'd rather come over there. It's Kicking It with Auntie Leah. YouTube is Kicking It with Auntie Leah. All right, Kai's on the stage. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
What's going on?
Good. Nice to meet you, Mr. Wisdom. Nice to meet you. You gotta have to mute your Facebook. You can't be on both. You're probably on both.
Yep,
I don't hear you.
I closed that.
Okay. So what you got for us?
All right. So have you seen the screens grab of like the map layout of the school?
Yes,
Can
I
you
have.
pull that up?
Let me see if I can find it, because you know Auntie a little slow. I ain't gonna lie. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be very, very transparent. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. All right, LHS. I got so many files. Oh, look, I got it, y'all. Look, Auntie doing better. Look at old Auntie. Hold on, let me move this from the stage. Oh crap! Now I have to do what? Remove and add. There we are. Is that it?
Yes. But see, you got the full view. I didn't have that view. I only had the view that they showed on the news.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
able to zoom in like where the gym part is?
I think I have that one though. Hold on. I can't like zoom on StreamYard, which sucks. But I do think I have that one. Hold on a second. Let me see if Auntie can find it. Hold on. Let me
That
don't
one,
say
that
nothing.
one, that one worked.
Let me do my drum roll real quick. I'm trying to be creative. Got you.
All right.
Let's
So the screen grab that we have right here, the camera angle that that most of the clips that you've been showing us would be from camera G9, correct?
It doesn't actually give. Well, wait.
It got the letters on the cameras.
It does on the video footage. It does. Yes.
So it looks like the camera, like I said, the clip you just showed us would be camera G9 since it's pointing in that direction.
Now here, right here. So this is the hallway you're talking about. You guys see it? Let me kind of move the comments out the way. I've made it as big as I can make it. I will post this map on Facebook when we get done. Let me write that down. Post a map and post all the videos that I did not post. I'm writing that down. Go ahead, Kai. Keep going.
All right. So, like I said, the camera angle that we've been observing, this whole time is camera G9, and it's opposite of camera G8, which is pointing in the opposite direction.
Right.
So according to that map that they posted on the news, it showed like a layout of how they followed him throughout the whole day leading up to the gym.
Yes, and I have not gotten to that footage. Let me tell you something about it. I gotta be very transparent with you guys. Guys, what we're looking at, this case, it's not what we thought it was. It's not what it appears to be. That's all I'm going to say. Now, when the news media takes it upon themselves to edit and crop a video in a way that can deceive the public, I don't believe them. So keep going. They've lost all credibility with me. So if the case is going to be solved, and wherever it may lead us, and when I say wherever, I mean wherever it may lead us. I don't care who it leads us to. Truth must be found. Go ahead. I'm sorry for cutting you off, Kai.
Oh, no problem. So since we have this focus part of the map, but the other one, like you said, I had never seen like the full scope of the school layout. Does that one show like where the field house is on that map?
It does, but see, I'm not going to be able to blow it up here. I can try it. Let's look at it, but it's so small. This is the whole school, apparently. So yes, and yes, he was going to the field house. That's where weight training was.
Right. So since you can't zoom it in, like can you give us like a area of where it possibly is on this map?
Let me pull it up. Hold on. Let me pull it up to where I can see it. Oh, a second, because Lowndes High School. I gotta pull it up. It does it. Everything is cafeteria. Yeah, when I blow it up, stairs, it becomes like a little distorted a little bit. Stairs to where I can't really read.
Well, let's just say for now, for hypothetical purposes, that where the gym, you can pull the other view up where we can see the gym one clearer. Let's say one of those doors, let's say where it says body found here, you see that door opening, that doorway right there?
Yeah.
And then there's another doorway that looks like it leads outside somewhere.
Yeah.
Let's say hypothetically that's the direction of the field house.
I do believe that is to be a fact.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Barbara J. Go ahead.
Let's say that's the direction of the field house, since that's where he's supposed to have been headed for his next class.
Correct.
What I'm thinking is something happened once he got somewhere near over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I also noticed is on this map, it says boys and girls.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume that those are the locker rooms for that gym.
You got it. That's what I believe as well.
So there's a doorway right there that leads to that hallway. So if we go back outside of the camera view that you just showed us when the people were walking in the gym class, there's a door right there on the left. That door leads to that hallway leading to the locker room.
There is another door. You'll see people going through it. You're right. Yes.
Yep. So because we saw like a janitor coming out with a trash can.
Mm-hmm.
And so some of the people that I saw today, they was thinking that was the janitor's closet. And I'm like, no, that leads to those locker rooms.
Right.
So what I'm thinking is something happened within the gym area and then it migrated towards those locker rooms.
I'm going to say that it didn't happen in the gym. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that it didn't happen in the gym because it was too many people going into the gym and too many people that was in the gym before him. I'm going to say that, in my opinion, that it happened somewhere in between the old gym and the field house. And I've heard there's a potting plant. And we've actually seen on the crime scene photos that there is a greenhouse. Now, don't forget about the dirt, that pile of mystery dirt.
Yeah, the dirt.
That's on the FBI report. Where did it come from? It
Yeah,
came from
where would
somewhere.
that come from?
Would a planting house have dirt? Yes.
Yeah,
Or a canning, not planting. Yes. Because they're what? Digging up crops, right? And they're pruning them and they're jarring them and they're canning
right.
fruits and vegetables, right? Would a greenhouse have dirt? Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Right?
yeah.
So, and again, we're not implying anything. We're trying to figure this out. We're trying to make everything make sense. And I just don't believe it happened in the old gym because there was too many people in that gym. I'm going to give you my hypothetical, and again, it's my opinion. It is not facts, and nobody's guilty until it is proven in the court of law. Nephew,
Yes, ma'am.
he has his own opinion, and then you have yours. So let's all collaborate. Everybody drop what they think in the comments. You're saying that it happened like at the end of the gym, almost outside, and migrated somewhere else. I've heard that. I've heard that maybe it happened in the boys' bathroom or whatever, but that can't be true because the boys' bathroom is where we're looking at in the
No,
hallway.
I was saying the locker rooms right there in that
Oh,
gym.
okay. Oh, no. I was telling you what I heard. Not what
Okay.
you're saying. Somebody else said this, that it happened in the boys' bathroom. And what I'm looking at just doesn't make sense because we're looking at the girls' and boys' bathroom, right? We're looking.
The clip that you just showed us, we can't really see the boys' bathroom. We could see like people going in that direction. We could see the girls going in the girls' restroom, but we really can't see. So let's say, for instance, someone, you see where it says camera G8?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say someone was coming from that direction and they went straight into the restroom. We wouldn't be able to see them because those cameras are so close together.
See, that's why I asked you guys, is that a dual bathroom? Is that one? You know how some facilities, and we see this a lot, like in the malls, right? There's one entry and then it splits off. There are boys going in that same entry.
Look at it closely, Auntie.
I did.
You see what G9?
Wait a minute, hold
two
on.
openings.
No, I believe you. But what I'm saying is on the footage. The next footage I'm going to show you, you're going to see boys going into that same opening, is what I'm saying. So is it one opening and then it splits to two? Is what I'm asking. I don't know. That's what we're here to talk about.
From how the map looks, it looks like it's a wall separating the two. Like it's two entries, but I get what you're saying, though. Maybe the boys are just going in the girls' restroom.
That would be so weird. But we're in 2013.
Man, everything weird about this case. We can't it's not nothing.
Right. Absolutely.
And then this has nothing to do with none of us of how they place the cameras, but it's so odd how they have those gym cameras placed in a square room. You would think they would have a camera in each corner of the gym instead of how they got them all right there together.
I would agree.
Because you can't get a clear view from how they're all sitting angled. Like G7 and G6 look like they would capture whoever's coming in those doors. And then G4 and G5, like they're angled to go to the sides, but you really can't get a clear view of everything.
You are 100% right. You're 100% right. What else have you observed? Come on with it. This is we're here to talk about it. Let's see what the comments are saying. We do have another video though. You want to watch that while you up here?
Yeah, let's watch the other video.
Okay. Because I think it's Kendrick by the way that he walks. But I'm not 100% sure. Let's watch this little short clip real quick though. This little clip is weird. It's weird. I don't know what's happening. All I know is, all right, let's take a look. We question everything.
Truth Gang. What stopped these boys in their tracks and made them turn around? What really happened to Kendrick Johnson?
You see how they stopped, turned around?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they're going back towards the mat or towards that area. We can't see the mats. But it looks like to me that that's the same benches.
It looks like the angle on it from when the door that everybody's walking in the gym.
I'm not sure. I'm looking at that mat roller. But I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the mat roller.
I think it's the door that everybody's walking in because where the mats are located in the gym, there aren't any cameras on that side of the gym to be pointed to the bleachers. Not from the map you just saw.
Well, we haven't got there yet. I can't even tell. I can't even hold you. It's so much footage. Hold on. Let me stop this. It's so much footage that that's out that I have that I can't even confirm that yet. I can't confirm that's not a view. To be honest with you, I'm just now getting to the hallway view. It's so many. It's so much footage. So once I get there, we'll confirm that. Okay, we'll just say it's a possibility.
Which make it hard when he ain't got when the damn video don't have the time stamps on it.
But it could be what you just said. But I'm looking at the mat. I'm looking at the mat roller over there by the bench.
Right.
Yep. So I can't confirm or deny. To be honest with you, let's just leave it right there until I get the posting that footage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let me.
Got some questions in the comments.
All right. Let's see what everybody is saying. So let's see. Glad the janitor room got straightened out. Thank you. Okay. I believe they intercept him between the gym and the field house. I do too. Hey, Archangel. What is the area that the boys were going to after they passed the gym and out of the sight of the camera? Where does that lead to, Leah A. Ficklin? Which boys? Oh, which boys? Are you talking about the boys that kept going straight? I think that's where the roll-up door is, and I believe. Do you know where that's? I think that's the lunchroom entry. One of them. Where did Kai go?
I'm still here.
Oh, okay, so that was Michelle that dropped down. If you're talking about if they just kept going straight, that was where the lift up door is, the metal door that slides up, and I believe that's the cafeteria. The way to the cafeteria. Not 100% sure, but going off memory, that's what I believe it is. Was there a game scheduled that evening? Yes. If so, what time was it? I have not confirmed that. Once I do, Olivia, I will be able to answer that. Matthew says, I don't think it happened in the old gym. Too many people were in the old gym. I believe Kendrick Johnson was just running to make his weight. I thought the same thing. Because I believe weight class started at 1:32 p.m.
He was trying to rush to get there.
Mm-hmm. Evil, what do you agree
That's a
with?
possibility too. He probably went in the gym and actually got his shoes and ran to weight class, but then got intercepted by them once he got outside.
I do not believe it happened in the old gym. It was too much. It wasn't enough time. Whether it was what Evil believes, which is an accident, or whether it's not what we believe, which is unaliving, I don't believe it's enough time. You see how fast that kid in the gray and white shirt walked in?
Mm-hmm.
Right behind him? I don't believe it was enough time. Remember the gym had 3 working cameras on one wall. Yeah, I do remember that, but I don't believe nothing they say. I gotta go through it myself. I mean, I can just tell you that the things that people feed me, I don't believe them no more. It's been so much twists and turns. I got to see
After
stuff
you
for
just
myself.
showed this extended clip of him walking in the gym, I don't believe the clip that they fed us in the beginning.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I'm posting every single clip. I don't give a crap if it don't matter. I had somebody in the chat say, what does a janitor buffing the floor got to do with KJ? I'm like, it's a clip in the daggone file, and I'm posting it. If you don't like it, skip over. I don't care if he was fixing his daggone buffer. I'm going to post it. Because we don't know, right? That's what we're trying to figure out, right?
Yeah.
What you got to say, nephew?
Yeah, I feel like he ran out the old gym. I kind of feel he probably grabbed the shoes then though too, but I just feel like I do feel like they intercepted him as soon as he got out the damn old gym on the other side.
Why am I up here trying to
I'm
iron my
thinking that
wrinkles?
too now, and then the fact that they fed us this video and trying to make it claim that no one entered the gym after him, so they could keep the location in the gym that's how he fell in the mat.
Mm-hmm.
But,
That was the cause of that.
Yeah.
I think we need to tell them about the what the students were saying
Go
about
ahead.
the locker room.
Yeah.
I don't know if a lot of people have seen the footage.
Or the three kids.
Yeah, it went too far from the time it happened. The initial place of discovery was the locker room.
That's
A
why we
lot,
didn't got no pictures.
a lot of people don't even. A lot of people probably didn't even see that. But it was students that said that it was a body found in the locker room. And that takes you back to what we said a while back about KJ was unalive before all of that, like the day before.
The 10th.
Yeah, when they first called, when they had the 911 call of cardiac arrest.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm.
Yep. And I had a separate source that says that it happened in the locker room and they put him in the locker. Now this is a sports locker. This is not the kind of locker that's short that's in the hallway for books.
Oh yeah, the
This
sports lockers are tall.
Yeah,
they're tall and it can very well hide a body in there. And KJ was not wide. He was
Skinny and tall.
right. Exactly. So I'm not sure, Tina. I will have to look up his schedule, and I'll let you know what physical science that he had. Would they have had to? Wouldn't they have had to unalive him somewhere close to the gym due to transport? Yes. The locker room is close to the gym.
I feel like it. I feel like it kind of actually. My opinion. I feel like it happened in the locker room.
I've heard that.
So that would have been less movement to be transporting the body.
Yep.
And they say he was found in the locker room. So
Yeah.
I believe it happened in the locker room.
And that
The locker
coincides.
room of where? The old gym or the field house?
It's
If
on
the
that
field
map.
house have lockers.
Yeah.
It's going to be by the weight
The weight room.
the weight room, which is in the field house, which is very close. I had a picture. It's like they almost connected. You just walk outside and there's the field house. If that makes sense. It wasn't no distance to go get to it. It was like right outside. Does that make sense?
Mhm. Who made that call? Who made the first initial call?
On the 11th, a student.
I'm saying about the cardiac arrest part.
Never figured that out. Well, we don't have any records for the 10th. We only have records for the 11th.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And that's because they want everything to look like it happened at the time they wanted to make it look like.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's watch this video. Cause to me, I think it's KJ. I don't know you. We have to look at this together.
Right. Why did he have headphones wrapped around his arm if he wasn't listening to anything? I believe the headphones was hooked up to his phone and they got his phone.
Yeah. He didn't have an actual cell phone, but he did have a cell phone. What that means is that he had a cell phone, but it wasn't on.
Man.
You know how you can have a phone and
To play
listen to
music
music.
and stuff. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So he had it. That's why he had cell phones. He was able to listen to music, but he could have called 911 with it too. You don't need cell service to call 911.
Because I was gonna ask, why did they want to get his phone so bad, like keep his phone? I was thinking that maybe he had already had like previous conversations with either the bellboys or whoever, and they just wanted to try to keep that so nobody could see the possible conversation. So that's why I wonder if they ever got his phone record pulled. But you guys saying he had a phone, but he didn't have a phone. So
right, exactly. So let's go ahead and let's watch this one video. Hold on. Now I just pulled it up. Footage nobody expected to matter. Is it this one? Yes, it is. And I'm gonna skip through it. After we watch some of the beginning.
On January 10th, 2013, Kendrick Johnson attended Lowndes High School for the last time, never to be seen alive again. He was on his way to 4th block, but he never made it. What really happened to Kendrick Johnson?
It's a good question, Betty Birch. Ain't no telling.
So students are just, it's like a hangout spot outside this gym. And in this
That's what I was
hallway.
saying. Like, it seemed like a club.
Right.
And no adult supervision whatsoever.
Tina Clark said, could KJ have been kidnapped and murdered off campus and brought back to the school, murdered and brought back at night? That's why we saw headlights at night at the school. That was too much blood. It's just a thought.
It's possible. That could also be what happened as well. That's what we're here for. We're trying to figure this thing out.
The thing about that though, that would be the most craziest thing ever. Why would you kill somebody off campus and bring them back to campus instead of just doing away?
Right.
It would be kind of weird just to set that up like that.
I agree. All right, so what we're watching, watch this kid right here. This is weird. But KJ hasn't entered the gym yet. But look at this kid. What's going on in this gym? Well, I'm not going to say KJ's not there yet. I'm going to say I don't think he is. Because I think
he was peeping, trying to be nosy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of believe KJ walked in from the outside of those doors. To me, it's Kendrick. It may not be Kendrick. That's what we're here for. So I wanted you to see that kid. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because it's a 30-minute long video. And I definitely don't want to see. I know where I think this person enters. So let's just speed it up a little bit. So this is the basketball. I don't know if it's practice. I don't know if it's the team. I really don't know. What do you all think?
Based on the lighting that's coming from the outside, it looks like it's possibly like later on in the afternoon. It looks a little darker.
Okay. So could this be the basketball practice that was happening in the old gym on January the 10th? You know, right before the color guard practice. Remember that in the FBI report, guys?
Yeah. Darlene say, how was he able to call his dad every day? Was that from his home phone after school?
Per Mr. Johnson's deposition, he would use people's phone. Per the deposition.
The hangout spot was called The Wall.
Right. So he didn't have a phone. He would use people's phone.
I
see what you're saying, Evil Eyes. I haven't got to that part where he said that KJ lost, that his dad lost his phone, but I do know that KJ didn't have a phone. I don't believe that this is KJ. This is not the one. It's somebody that walks in that has his demeanor. You can't really see his face. So I can't confirm or deny, but I swear to God, the way he holds his shorts and the way that he walks, to me, looks like Kendrick. And we got a little ways to get there, so I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Alright, so I don't know if this is the basketball team walking in. It certainly looks like it. What do you guys think? Drop your comments. And guys, remember, I will post this 30-minute long video on YouTube. It's already on YouTube, and I'll post the link on Facebook so you guys can get to it and you can study it. You can slow it down. You can provide what you think. Right now, I just know that we only got 55 minutes left, and we can't watch a 30-minute long video. Let's see. I do not believe that there was a class, but you do see the basketball team walking in, right? I know I do. I mean, 'cause they have on the same, the uniform. So, and this is definitely not the 11th. This is definitely the 10th. So I'll see if I can speed it up a little bit so I can get to where I want to be. You can definitely tell that this is the basketball team. But I guess if this is the basketball team in the evening practice, then it would make sense that this guy is Kendrick. But he looks like him. I'm not lying.
Looks a little bit taller than Kendrick.
No, that's not him. That's not who I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's coming up in a couple of minutes. Let me see if I can speed it up. Got a couple more minutes before we get to who I'm speaking about. Less than a minute. He's about to walk through the door any second. Come on. All right, 30-something seconds. This is not who I'm talking about right here. Oh, you guys wasn't supposed to see that and cut my camera off. Bad habit. Come on now, 20 seconds. Why seconds be so long when we're waiting on something to happen, anticipating something? Now, I am not implying this is Kendrick, but when I saw this guy, I'm like, is that Kendrick? Here he is right here. What do you guys think about this guy right here?
Oh yeah, that definitely looks like him.
Don't it look like? Look at the way he was holding his pants, like remember he was walking down the hall.
Yeah, that looks like Kendrick.
Yeah, and the black Adidas on his feet. Don't that look like Kendrick?
That
Come
looks
on,
like Kendrick.
The whole holding the front of his pants in the front, like he did when he was walking down the hall. What do you guys think?
And even the dreads are the same length, like shoulder length, like his was. Yeah.
When I saw this, I got chills up my spine. I'm like,
can you all?
I can hear you, Michelle. Hey, baby girl, welcome.
Early. Oh my gosh, I've been in and out, in and out, in and out. I'm trying to figure this thing out, Leah. But yeah, thank you for having me on here.
You're welcome.
I don't know the whole scope. I'm still trying to figure out the story, but there's a lot of questions that I would be asking.
Okay.
First of all, everybody that's standing right there where he is, right at this very moment.
Okay.
I have to say, if they have not been questioned, something is up. Everybody that came in contact with him on that day, from that point going into that gym, should be questioned. Now, so I heard somebody say that they think it happened in the locker room. I would be asking how many steps it takes to get in the locker room. Is there an entry and exit room? Which I would say no, but you have to ask the question. Was there an entry door and an exit door? Do we know that?
For the locker room? Of course, yes. Probably just one door, though. Not more than one. But I don't know that for a fact. I cannot confirm that for a fact. I need somebody who went to Lowndes High School to please come forward and talk to us. Tell us what it is like inside that school because we only have this footage and we only have maps and we only can speculate, right? I cannot confirm that.
And why are we questioning as to whether or not this is Kendrick? Does the
It,
camera not pull the footage inward where you have a close up of everybody that's standing there right now?
if you look at their
I mean,
faces, because they're minors, they're blurred out. Because they're minors, they're blurred out.
is
That's why
that
we,
what the school is that what the school rule is?
yes,
Yes, that's a normal rule for all schools.
yes.
Like I had a uncle that was a school resource officer, and he got into an altercation with a student in Middle Georgia, and it got big. And when they put the news clip on the news, they blocked out all of the students' faces except for his because they were all
Okay.
minors.
Okay, all the reason why, they can cover it up very easily. Because they know that to be able to identify a person's face,
Mhm.
now you have somebody for sure that you can go to and question, right?
Mhm.
But I feel like now since everybody adults, they should be able to release
The
yeah,
unredacted
yeah,
footage.
exactly.
I agree, but we
Especially if it's an
can we
investigation and either the parents or the investigator requested. I feel like it should be uh handed to them.
do we think that who's the sheriff that has access to everything right now with the boxes full of stuff?
With Ashley Paul,
Yep.
Do we believe that he would even give that out?
I don't believe so because
Uh,
allegedly he's part of the cover up too.
last I heard, guys, is that the evidence is actually under a gag order. I
Really?
That's the last thing I heard. That it's under a gag order. I'm gonna have to look more into that to
Hmm.
see if I can find. But yes, somebody said it's under a gag order.
And even let's say hypothetically that he says, "Oh well, we can't find this footage." Per Georgia law, well, I don't know about the other states, but anytime there's some kind of tragic event that happens at a school and the surveillance captures it, the
Mhm.
school has to keep that on file forever. So it will be somewhere like at the Board of Education or somewhere at the high school, but they have to keep that on file. So if they say that they don't have that footage anymore, they're lying because they have to keep it
I
in
believe
Right.
that.
situations like this.
I believe that as well.
Yeah, situations like this, when you're talking about a murder, you don't leave no stones unturned. You pull all them faces up. That's when all bets should be off because if these people were the last people that saw him,
Mhm.
um, and that's very possible that everybody standing in the hall with him are the very last people that saw him. Okay, they
Right.
ought to be able to equate for the time that they was with him from that point right there in that hallway to the last time they saw him go out of the sight. See,
Mhm.
timing is everything, you know.
I agree. I agree 100%. Now I have a source in
And
my inbox that. Go
did they
ahead.
happen to mention, or did you get any footage about how his clothing was? This he's got on a white shirt, correct?
He has on a white shirt. Uh, he
Did
has
you
on a
have
white.
a chance
He
to
did.
see
He
what
did have a white T-shirt under that shirt. Keep going.
Hmm.
did you happen to see how the shirt looked
I do. I
after
have
they
all the.
found him?
Yep. I have all those photos. I cannot show them on YouTube. I cannot
Was
show
the
them
shirt
on.
was his clothing full of blood or not so much?
No, it had
No,
some blood on it. It wasn't full of blood.
some. So that would give me an indication that they took that shirt off so there wouldn't be so much splatter. Okay.
Mhm.
Which I also believe again that they took him away from there and committed this act and possibly put his clothes back on him because the forensics is everything, y'all. You
Correct.
get into the fibers where somebody touched your shirt, those prints are there.
I
You
agree.
know what I'm saying?
I
So
agree.
when it comes to blood splatter, blood splatter tells the whole story. But if there's no blood splatter on the scene, um, or on his clothing, number one, that's suspect by itself. You
Mhm.
know, that,
Mhm.
to me, that's suspect. And if they
Mm.
took him away from there and took his clothes off, did whatever they did to him, then brought him back to the and placed him in that mat. That those are the questions I would be trying to ask. Why wasn't he covered in blood? Is it because they say he fell a certain way on his head or landed on his feet? Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
The
Yep.
blood splatter tells everything.
Hmm.
I
A lot of stuff can tell you everything that was missing all throughout this case.
I agree. I agree
Guys, y'all
1000%.
remember it was in some kind of report where somebody said that they had spoken with what's the guy named Jock, and they said that Kendrick was there at the school at the game or something like that.
Yeah.
And if this is in fact him in this clip, that proves that he was still around campus like they
Hmm.
said he was.
It looked like him though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it does. And I have somebody in my inbox trying to convince me he's kid number 2. I said, give me the photo of kid number 2. She said he looks like Kendrick, but that's not Kendrick. But that's I don't believe it. Auntie don't believe people. Sorry, I got to investigate myself. I do not disbelieve anything. I don't just post anything. I got a whole confession that I collected 3 months ago that I've never released. Why? Because I don't believe it. Because you didn't go to the law or the attorney or whatever and give a sworn affidavit. Therefore, you will never hear it. Because a lot of things that are being put out right now are here to misinform. They're not truth. They're lies. The ops have people calling people, making phone calls, lying, trying to distract, making up
Hmm.
stories, putting it in the comments. They're doing
Hmm.
everything to
I
keep
seen
us
that
on the
earlier.
wrong
These
track.
jokers, these jokers got pages on top of pages, fake pages, man. It's crazy. I wouldn't put it past these jokers is having conversations with them themselves from page to page.
Yep.
I'm telling
Yep.
you, man,
I've
Listen,
been feeling like that too.
for
I
real.
had a whole picture of Brian Bell that's supposed to be walking down the hall with his neck full of blood. Come on, man. Think about it. You're walking down the school hallway full of kids with your neck bloody. That I don't believe it. I'll believe it if
What's
I
the,
find it in the original footage. I'm not gonna believe no still photo that's blew up that shows a bloody neck like Freddy Krueger crawled him. Just clawed all the back of his neck. No, don't send me no mess like that because
I
I'm
saw that
not
today
believing it.
and laughed like hell.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna right. Auntie not gonna believe it. Auntie not gonna play it, and I'm not playing with y'all. Even the person that's in my inbox trying to convince me that's not Kendrick to me, the whole demeanor is Kendrick. I'm not saying that it is as a fact,
We ain't gonna exclude it out. That's what it is.
but it cannot be excluded.
You got like with this case right here. I was just telling somebody earlier, man. You got to be very open minded when it comes to this case. You cannot think on a surface level when it comes to this case because this case is deeper than deep. It's darker than dark. So
Yeah.
you gotta have your mind just open to whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
And when I
And
but the
say
and
thing about it is, it doesn't take a rocket science
It
to
don't.
know that that man didn't kill himself, roll himself up in the mat, and just place his shoe. So, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It
yeah.
don't take a rocket science to figure out that part.
mm-hmm,
That's
And
obvious.
we don't know that this particular scene right here with these kids in the hallway is
we don't
the
even know what
same
time it
day
is or the
that
day.
he was off. We don't know. This could be another day.
Yeah,
Very much could be.
because of the darn timestamps being missed.
Missing time stamps, missing day stamps. You are 100% accurate.
And the other thing about it, y'all, is it is self-explanatory because y'all hear me out, and I know you already know. This man did not take his organs out of his body. I don't care how you spin it, how you throw it up and catch it and throw it back down. He didn't take his organs out of his body.
Well, we
Period.
know who took the organs out. We know who
Mm.
took the organs out. That was Dr. Gaffney Craft. I got the whole autopsy. I see Kendrick's body laying on the table with no cuts, a lot of bruises, but no cuts. And then I see him open with all of his organs. The organs were there at the time of autopsy. A lot of people want to. They this is misinformation I've been trying to debunk for months, and it's still people don't get it. His organs were not harvested. They were he was dead. You cannot harvest dead organs. Once the organs are dead, they're dead. They're no good, right? His body is laying on that autopsy table uncut. And then they cut him and they flipped his skin up. I think that you even hear Miss Jackie or see Miss Jackie posted. I
She
can't believe
said it.
right. I seen my son's, you know, torso and stuff open. They flipped his skin over his head. Whole chest, his organs were there. His brain was swollen on the right side, but the autopsy doesn't say that. But the photos say it. The photos you can see they sawed his head. They took the top of his head off. You see his brain. The right side of his brain is swollen.
which they didn't include on on the body.
Right. So his organs were
But
there.
we don't know when the organs were removed. We
They
don't know
removed.
that.
Well, I do. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the photos. I mean, they were there and then they were taken out. They were there. They was at autopsy is what I'm saying. There was no incisions when he got to the whatever the autopsy was. It was GBI on paper, but it can be the morgue in Valdosta. Either way, he's laying on the table in the autopsy room and he's deceased. His organs were there, so I
But
do know that. Huh?
but what I'm saying, all I'm saying is, you got to look at the glass half full sometimes. Pictures paint a thousand words, sure, but we know how things can be altered. You know what I'm saying? Just like what I'm telling you about these kids standing in the hallway. That could have
Hmm.
been another day, another year, another time.
All I know is KJ
When
was
Kendrick,
dead. He was dead on that autopsy table. He was clearly deceased, and he had been deceased for days. You can tell
But
by the
uh, but
decomposition.
but as far as when the organs got taken out, that's
yeah,
the question though.
exactly,
That's what she's trying to say.
exactly my point.
Even though even though they
But what
showed
I'm
us like we know it was there then, but it still doesn't tell you when they were removed.
what I'm gonna tell you is this. I'm gonna try to say it one more time. Dead organs hold no value in the organ market. So he was dead. Organs were there. No matter if he was dead for 8 hours, 10 hours, 15 hours. He's dead. You cannot sell dead organs.
That's
Were
auntie,
they here?
what if
Were
it
they
wasn't
his
about
organs?
what if it wasn't about selling them? It's
Well,
still
we know it's about. We
they still would have been able to got a lot of information off the
well,
organs.
yeah, we know why they
Yeah.
destroyed the organs.
I
We
think
know why.
Auntie I think Auntie basically
Do we
saying
know
that
if they
that was
were
the
his
Yes, we know.
organs?
misconception. That was the misconception originally that they were trying to harvest his organ, but we know why they got rid
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
organ because the
yeah.
organs don't
Right,
tell everything.
right. We know why they got rid of the organs. It tells the time of death and it tells the reason, the cause of death. What I'm trying to get people who are out here saying they stole this organ, they stole this organs, even if that picture is a delusion, what I'm saying is he was dead. You
Hmm.
can't sell dead organs to the organ harvesting market. It was only
No,
two
no.
reasons. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm not even saying that. We
Okay,
don't
so
even know if those were. We don't know if those were his organs or those organs came from somebody else's body and was placed there.
okay,
I'm
so I
not
want you to
saying it's even about harvesting because, like you said, and like I said at the very beginning, you can't tell the story of a dead man without their organs. They tell the story about the death
that's true. That's why they
and the
got rid of
fall.
them.
The,
That's
yes,
that's yeah, that's right.
yes,
That's exactly why they got
exactly.
rid of them. Okay, so let's continue.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's just continue. I mean, this whole persona tells me he's Kendrick Johnson. I don't care what nobody. Look how he walk. He look like the same dude. But you got people in the comments saying his dreads are too short. That could be true. I'm not saying that it's 100%, but I know that he looked like Kendrick Johnson. But he could, it may not be.
The figure, the figure.
His persona, his walk, everything.
Yeah.
But he may not be. I'm not. So please don't get off this
Mhm.
live and say that Auntie Leah and anybody on this panel said that was definitely Kendrick Johnson.
No, we
They
did
will.
not say that.
Cause people will do that. Like
Yes,
with
they
us,
will.
when it comes to us, man, they take stuff and run with it 100 miles, bro. I'm talking about they do a whole Tyreek Hill move. I'm
Hmm.
talking 4.0.
Right.
The only
So
people that can say for sure that that was him is the people that were in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
But then they're
exactly.
going to have to also tell you exactly what
When?
time of day,
Mm-hmm.
what
Right.
date. You know what I'm saying? You got to break it all the way down because you can't just say that was him. Okay, sure, it might have been him, but like I said, it could have been last year. This could have
Yeah.
been a video from last year, you know?
Absolutely. Because we don't have the
And the
facts.
only people that's going to know for sure is the people that were with him on that day.
Exactly.
That's it.
So guys, I will post. This could be you are so y'all right. It could be ninth grade. We just don't know because we don't have the
Hmm.
timestamps or the date or the day that this
Exactly.
video was. I'm just saying that kid to me looked like Kendrick. To me walked like Kendrick. To me his whole persona is Kendrick. But again, for the record, we're not saying it is. As a fact, we're here to discuss. We're here to give our opinions. We're here to give our wisdom because Auntie is not always right. We got a whole person in the comments that I don't even rebuke that thinks it's an accident. 100%. That's in the comments with people that don't. Because we're unbiased at this point. I want to really know what happened to this kid. One thing I do know is we're not going into the max. That's one thing I do know. And Evil Eye says younger definitely looks like him. Could be. We don't know if they're playing tricks on him, just like Michelle said. We don't know if they gave us last year's footage because there's no dates. There's no time. I'm gonna post
Mhm.
this video, y'all. Y'all study it. I believe it's Kendrick. When I saw that picture, I got chills. I'm like, what the? I'm not lying. I'm like, who the? Are you
Mhm.
kidding me? When was this?
Mhm.
All right.
I mean, all the way down to him hold his pants in the front. Y'all saw him hold his pants in the front when he was walking
But
down that
again,
ramp.
Leah, yeah,
Okay,
again, we don't know what day that
I
was that he
never
was
right.
holding his phone. Yeah,
Yeah, never.
we don't know.
Well, I do know that was January 10th because his mother, knows what he wore to school because she took him to school that morning. She was a bus driver, so she took him to school that
Was
morning.
that
That
the
was
only time he wore that?
I don't know
Was
if
that
people
the
ever wore it
only time he
together.
wore that? Yeah.
If that wasn't Kendrick on January the 10th, I know that Miss Jackie Johnson would have said so. That I know for a fact. Just like I contest that if there was Rick Bell in that interview room, Miss Jackie Johnson would have said so. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah. Now that I'm not going to refute. I do believe that was his last day. I do believe that he had that on. That is the exact clothing that he was found in. That is the exact clothing that's in the crime scene photos that I can't show you guys on this platform. Not all of them. I showed you some of them, but I can't show you, all of the body. It's too gruesome. That's why I'm going to get a kick
Mhm.
so that I can show it all to you guys.
Let me answer this question. I
Okay,
think we skipped over this question right here.
which one is it? Is it this one?
It was earlier. They were asking where's the what it was. Let me see. Let's just see. Give me 1 second.
Somebody said there's no one in this whole school that have Kendrick swag. He stands out like a bright star. Absolutely. That's when I saw that photo. I was like, oh my God.
I think somebody asked, what is a gag order? A gag order is when they put restrictions on the files on the case.
Mm-hmm.
I think witnesses, lawyers, nobody can get any access to it.
Right.
So we need to
And
figure out
not
how we
just
can get that
that, you
gag
can't
order
talk
lifted
about it.
then.
Right.
And they can't
Uh,
release any information.
You can't talk about it.
Yep.
Right.
And they can't release any information at all. So guys, as always, we got work to do. We got homework to do.
is it possible? Is it possible that it can be lifted?
A what?
Is
Can
it
it be
possible?
lifted?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But we can't lift it. We're not the parents. They have to take initiative here. Right? They have to take what we find, what we discuss, what we confirm, and take initiatives themselves. We can't do it for them
See
because
now,
there's no kinship relationship,
see now,
right?
it's time where that needs to be lifted, and we need everything um clear. Is everybody grown now? I mean, I feel like it's time to where we can get everything clear, unblurred, and all that.
Yep.
Because if we get the footage, clear footage of everything,
Mhm.
man. Listen,
Your footage of everything and all the camera view angles of the school.
Yeah.
Uninterrupted.
Absolutely.
man, that would cause chaos.
Right. And again, that was all supposedly being released, but I don't trust the media. I never actually did trust the main stream media because they are paid opposition as well. They put
Mhm.
out what they want to. You see what they did with that one kid, that one video made the whole world look like them kids was walking in that gym door.
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
You
No, they
debunked
didn't.
that this evening.
No, they didn't.
Got right there and then flip
I
the camera
mean,
to the inside.
Yep.
Right.
yeah,
So we
the timestamp. What do you have to go on with no timestamp?
nothing, nothing.
That's why I say this video could have happened at any time last year, 20 years ago. We don't know.
That's why they
I'm
got rid
being
of
funny
it.
now, but you all
They
know
did.
it usually takes 20 years. But
No,
they can change the time on the video.
you're
Yeah.
100% accurate. Something's very strange going on. Something very dark is going on.
They did enough to where it leaves questions, it leaves speculations,
Mm-hmm.
to where no one. All we can do is really just try to figure everything out, and they did a pretty good job uh, of doing that, but they didn't do a pretty good job of the story that they tried to come up with. Cause
Story.
ain't nobody with common sense going for that.
The story was bullcrap. Y'all
The
know it.
the
They
story, the
know it.
setup, the setup, how he staged it, all of it don't even make sense, and it leaves me at a loss for words when I see people
Mm-hmm.
actually still saying this bull crap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Evil Lies must
it
be
was
trolling
accident. It
us.
was accident.
Evil Lies must be trolling us and said there's no gag order now. So do you know something we don't know, Evil Lies?
Evil Eyes is she did her research about 30 years ago. So she thinks she know everything. I'm just playing.
Yeah.
I'm playing Evil Eye. Let me look into it though. I don't know if I can't confirm or deny. I
T, I
can't.
did want to bring something up though, and this ain't
Okay.
even to be messy or nothing like that. But I was watching Miss Jackie's live earlier today, and it was a troll in her comments that basically said that you guys have been over here bashing them and the family and all that. I was like, no, they have not. Like I
We
came
seen
in
that.
looking. I came in not too long ago, like probably like a week or two ago. You know, watching you guys on a consistent basis, and I'm like, they haven't said anything about the family at all.
Nothing. Nothing. So I really don't know what they're talking about. They're trying to stir up mess is what I think.
What people have to realize. What people have to realize. These fake pages, like I said earlier, You'll be surprised who's behind who when it comes to these fake pages.
I feel like I know who behind a couple of them. You know, we ain't
We
gonna say
already
their
know.
name.
We know. We already know. Like when people type, a lot of people don't even switch up they typing.
Right.
Like how
Oh
they
my
talk.
God.
How they
Yes.
talk. They
Right.
still talk the same.
Yep.
Right.
I see
And
that.
not
Like
to see people's activity of like how they be posting more consistently now versus how they have in the past. I'm like, all right, yeah, you the one that's doing all this stuff.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something. When we had the fallout, you obviously just saw more and more pages started being created.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
More and
More
more
people saying their pages got hacked.
Right.
It was a whole complete wave had came upon once that happened, bro. Like I'm talking about lives on top of lives. I done seen somebody post
We're not talking about you, evil. Go ahead.
I done seen a damn video. They talking about it's in somebody's yard and all types of crazy stuff. I'm like, what? Come on, bro. I'm gonna let y'all know, man. These people will go through extreme measures to cause a diversion, to cause a false narrative, and everything, bro. Y'all just
But
gotta
we
be
have
careful.
to ask.
Y'all just gotta be careful. Be careful what y'all see and what y'all believe, what you go by. So always stay open minded.
Right.
One thing about this platform right here, we ain't finna do all that.
We unbiased like a mug. I ain't even gonna lie.
When we go to the extreme, the only thing we going to the extreme with is trying to figure out the truth.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And that's
Wherever
what
it may lead.
we are hated. We are hated because of the truth.
Right.
That's
We're hated
all.
because of that. Yep. Because we're not getting ready to not post stuff. We're not gonna select what we want to post, pick and choose. You know, even though we're not gonna be disrespectful to the Johnsons, that's never our intentions. But if I find something that's off, I'm gonna post just like Bruce Brown. Like what? Just like Rick Bell. I still don't. Y'all can preach Rick Bell to me all day long. I don't believe that's Rick Bell in that photo. Y'all know it. We deaded it. You got still people talking about it. You guys believe what you want to believe. Ain't no way that's Rick Bell to me because I know that man is intelligent. I mean, far more intelligent than we are. I ain't even gonna lie. He was FBI intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Now he ain't more intelligent than the Almighty God, which is who we need and who we're going to have to break the case, not us.
Yeah. Even
no.
with like the when you guys showed the class schedules weeks ago,
Right.
but there's this other page that's just making it seem like this is just something new that they don't uncover. I'm like, we already don't talk about this.
Yeah, but they copy. They're gonna talk about this.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
This is gonna
they
come up
already
in
done They already done did it. They already done did it earlier, Auntie. They had got a screen grab of the coach and the student standing in the door, but they cropped it to where your logo wasn't shown.
Oh yeah, but you know they can't crop a video. That's why I really mark my stuff now because I got tired of plagiarism. I got tired of you stealing, and then you stealing and you defaming me and taking my subscribers and my followers from the truth to bring them to lies, and we ain't gonna talk about that. But evil.
This is the last thing about it.
But
And I want people to sit with this. How is it that these other people that want to talk about the case, why they don't have the same access to all these documents and the footage that Auntie bringing to us? Why they haven't been able to get all this stuff and present it to everybody?
because it's something. It's ops and it's allies that know that we're dropping truth. Now ops, this is what I will say. This I'm gonna turn on the camera for this. I'm gonna say this. I get a ton of photos. I get a ton of little clips. I get a ton of information that I don't show. Why? Is I cannot confirm it. I cannot confirm it. These people want to stare the narrative, whoever these people may be. And I say whomever these people may be because honestly, I'm going to state this on April the 8th, 2026. I don't know who the real perpetrators are. I will say this, that there was 5 suspects that were found in this case by a private investigator. I will also say this: that private investigator was dismissed. And I have not found where those 5 suspects, the names have been released or they've ever been questioned or anything. Who are those 5 suspects? And why was the PI dismissed? Because of finding 5 suspects. I said what I said. And it
Do we
doesn't
know the
matter who it may
PI?
have.
I'm
I know who
sorry.
they are. Yes, I know who they are. Yep.
No, do we
I know.
know the PI?
Yes, I know who they are. I know who the PIs are. Yes.
Is that person still living?
One of them is, one of them is not.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That's what I'm going to say. So when I say I don't know who the real perpetrators are, I don't. Not yet.
Evil
But
Lies, you said because it cost $600. Are you referring to why what I just said about why that other person hasn't been able to show documents and footage? If they were that concerned about helping the family, $600 would not be nothing to them.
oh, I don't know what the evil eye is talking about. Let me go back up. You know, evil eye is a cunning eye. I ain't gonna lie, but I let evil eye stay. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm this is a respectful platform. I'm not
Next
gonna
time I
lie.
come up, I need to get a list of questions first so I can refresh. Know what she says. Know what she said.
You know what I'm saying? That she said Bruce Brown was a dumb kid but innocent. Bruce Brown got his ass beat for a reason. So you're not gonna tell me nothing about that, okay? All I know is somebody found Kendrick deceased and he was the first one that got his ass beat. And until I find a reason, and that wasn't the first time that he was brought up either. Until I find a, and I'm not accusing Bruce Brown. Y'all do not go out there and say Leah, Auntie Leah, or Nephew Jay, or Kai, or Michelle Birch is saying that Bruce Brown did anything wrong. But what I am gonna say,
Once that took a
in
man
this
was
community, and if you're not in this community, you're not gonna understand me. So please don't try. That you got your tail toe up for a reason. What is that reason? And that's what I'm looking for. So you can't come over talking about he's an innocent, dumb kid who didn't do nothing. You believe it was an accident, evil. Okay, I respect your position. I don't throw you out. I don't disrespect you for that. We know it wasn't an accident. Why? We don't go into a mat. We don't run to danger. You ain't never looked at the scary movies. Who the first people to run? That is realistic shit right there. We're not getting ready to go, huh? That's real. Listen, it's realistic. Listen, where have you ever seen any black person run towards danger when we grew up in environments that we run away from?
Like they just had 4-4 day in Atlanta. They were shooting at Piedmont Park. Everybody was running away. We not finna run towards try to figure out what's going on. We gonna run and ask questions later.
Ask questions later. That's how I know he didn't go into that mat.
That's why I say deuces, because you know we out.
We out. Ain't no way. So Evil Eyes, we appreciate you, but you're probably not this color. I know I'm high yellow, but I got melanin in there. You're not gonna understand our environment, how we were raised. I don't care who made up anything. I'm not even looking at the made up stuff. We're looking at facts, and that's why I said wherever the road may what, young nine?
lead us.
Lead us. We don't care where it go. We don't, and that's why they hate us. That's why they hate us, because we don't care where it may go.
Leah, who was the first person that found him?
That's going to be a very tight circle that keeps on coming up in this daggone investigation. That would be the Taylor sisters, the daughters of Superintendent Wes Taylor, Lori and Lena Taylor. And then here comes Cameron Farmer. And then there was 2 gentlemen. And there was Coach Pipelo, whatever the heck you call it. Listen, very tight circle. And then the blood on the bloody tissue was Lori Stride. Is that her? Lori Strider? I don't know her first name, but her last name Logan Strider in first block with Kendrick, along with Brian Bell in first block with Kendrick. Cameron Farmer, Brian Bell, very close friends. Lori Taylor, Lena Taylor, very close friends with the Bells. Even though I'm not accusing them.
Shoot, they say the ones that was in the hallway was friends with the Bells.
hmm The Bells have black friends, white friends, and that's all good.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna tell you, as of this day, I'm not convinced that it was until I find the path from Bruce Brown to the Bells. I'm not convinced, especially when you read a deposition that says I don't recall.
Especially when you say
Mhm.
his say Brown's name and then all hell breaks loose. But
Yeah,
but 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 the main reason he's in
come
it in the
on,
first
come on,
place,
come on, come
the,
on, nephew,
the reason he's in it in the first
come
place
on, nephew.
is because he got jumped on. He's the first person that they point the finger at.
Right, right, and that don't in the black community, guys. That holds a lot of weight. Now, again, please don't leave this podcast and say that any of us on this platform, on this panel, said that Mr. Brown was guilty of anything.
We going by what we are reading in the files, bro. We is not making nothing up. We ain't saying he did this and did this. This is in the files, and his name was mentioned more than once.
More than once. It's still been, I haven't, Auntie ain't got to, it's just a lot of goddamn on reading. Listen, I read all day from 8 to 5, and my whole profession is surrounded by investigating paperwork.
Evil
My
Lies,
whole, my whole
Evil,
profession is that.
Evil Lies podcast say Stride thought it was him for a long time.
Auntie Leah,
Yeah.
the same way that they documented the pathway of Kendrick throughout the day.
hmm
I know you probably haven't gotten into it with with your investigation, but
hmm
I'm wondering, did they do the same thing as far as with Brian? Did they document his pathway the entire day?
Let me tell
We
you
done,
why
we
they
done
can't
talked
do that.
we done talked about that too.
I'm gonna tell you why they can't do that. Kendrick Johnson is the child of the Johnson. They gave the authority to release footage of Kendrick all the way through the school, document him. We can't because Brian Bell was a minor. We can't legally get that. Only people that can legally quest that is his parents, unless it's
Gotcha.
court ordered. Does that make
Gotcha.
sense?
Yes,
Yeah, there's no
ma'am.
way for us to obtain that unless the Karen and Rick Bell requested or it's court ordered. If there's some substantiated with evidence, claims that come up and where a real criminal investigation is open, not civil rights, criminal. That's when the school will be subpoenaed to release the full footage of Brian Bell. That makes
Gotcha.
sense.
Gotcha. Yes,
I
ma'am.
hope Auntie
Yeah,
ex
that made very much sense.
yep.
But it shouldn't
Y'all
be an issue now
You
because
know,
he's a legal adult.
yeah, but it's still the crime happened when everybody was minors. So it still would be the crime of a minor. If it ever comes to that, they will still be tried. It can move to adult court, but a judge could not legally dismiss the fact that at the time they were minors. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Crazy work. I mean, in my opinion, whoever did
Yeah,
it,
it is.
your child, you shouldn't have covered up for it. If that allegedly, you should have allowed them to go before the courts and confess what they did, and they probably would have been out. Right?
What's your question, bro?
You have a question, Jai? Let's go. Let's go. Bring it.
I
Okay.
just want to say this is what keeps playing in my head.
Go ahead,
And
Michelle or Lauren.
here's a catchphrase for this whole ordeal. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I I would call it setting the stage for the murder of Kendrick Johnson
Come on, fam.
because all of it is staged.
The whole
There are
thing.
some heavy hitters involved.
So,
Absolutely.
Y'all
Auntie,
say it didn't have anything to do with organ harvesting. In my spirit, I keep getting that, and I
Mm-hmm.
also keep getting sacrificed.
Let me answer the question, Akeisha. Let me answer the question. I'm sorry. I've never said that. I haven't even accused this guy. Keisha. Keisha said, so you feel Bruce or whoever he's related to has enough power to cause this much cover? Absolutely. When did I say that? Did I say that, nephew? Did I say that, Kai?
So you feel Bruce or whoever? No,
That,
I guess he is insinuating that we're saying that Bruce did it, and then he was able to come out. No, that's not what we're saying.
I said 1,000 times that I'm not accusing Bruce of saying anything. What I said was he was the first one that got beat up. That's the fact.
We were just trying to figure out why.
I know
Like,
you are, Keisha.
I'm not saying you. I'm asking.
Right. Right,
We
right.
we trying to figure out why it went from one person to the other person to the next
There's a
person.
path, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Yeah.
yeah.
We're trying to.
It wasn't just off the rip the bells.
Right. It was first Bruce Brown in the clique. It was CVC versus somebody else. So
Not
everybody.
not
What can,
necessarily not necessarily as far as the investigation, but this was like on the outskirts, like in the streets.
okay, I'm gonna drop the leak, Jai. Right. So no, ma'am. Please do not get any impression that we are saying that Bruce Brown is guilty of anything. We're asking for an explanation on why he got beat up first, and we're trying to find the path from that very first suspicion. Jai, I dropped the link. Just click on it to the bells. There's a path. Guys, the problem with this case is for 13 years we've been having bits and pieces. The public has been left to try to piece it
Stuck together.
together, right? Just like the clip that I showed before, the full clip of what really happened in the clip. The whole clip, we thought the kids walked in the gym, right? The black kids, they didn't. We're getting fed bits and pieces to control the narrative.
And the thing that co-signs with that is they feed us bits and pieces, and
Oh, Jai.
we get our minds so locked in to where we actually putting the pieces together, and it guess what that causes? It causes problems because now they like, okay, everybody panicking now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to realize everybody don't want the truth out there. Everybody don't want the truth out there. The people
One
that
thing
y'all think
about
that
it,
want the truth out there, the people that y'all think want the truth out there, don't want the truth out there.
Right.
That's deep.
Exactly.
Y'all gotta realize it's been 13 years. The same stuff that we're getting our hands on, others could have got their hands on. Others could have put this same information out. Other people could have went and deep dive in these pictures and these files and said the same thing. So when people be like, oh, we did this for this amount of time. We did this for this amount of time. What have y'all done for this amount of time? Besides scream justice, justice, justice. That is not going to bring justice.
And just because nephew is saying that doesn't mean that he's an enemy of nobody. He means that he's a friend of truth. That's what that means. That means that he's a friend of truth. And that's what we got to be in the truth game. No matter what, we're friends of truth. Because there's only one victim in this. One victim. And his name is Kendrick Johnson. Period.
All right.
.com. One victim. Period.
but let me just say this here. That might be true. Everybody could have gotten their hands on the information that you got. But the bottom line is for me, is that nobody can get their hands on this man's organs. And again, that's where the story lies. Right
Michelle,
there.
the organs were destroyed.
That's it. That's the reason.
The organs were destroyed for two reasons, guys. I have to debunk this harvest. I can't let it. I don't know. Just like I'm trying to debunk the Rick Bell thing, I think I just need to give up the organs, but I'm not because I'm stubborn. You can't sell dead organs. The organs were there in his body. Kendrick was dead, obviously for hours. I see rigor mortis was set. The marbling of the skin was set before Doctor Litopsy Crooked allegedly Craft cut him up, and there was no cut from head to toe. I see it. And when we get to Kick, I'm going to show you each picture so you can see it. I want you to see it step by step. There's only one thing, only two reasons that you can do with dead. I mean, to destroy dead organs, and that's the hide the true cause, and the hide the
Mm-hmm.
the time, and that's very important. And yes, the organs are gone; they were destroyed. So you're right,
Somebody
but that,
just. But yeah, the only reason why I keep getting on that is because none of us were really there to see when they cut that man's body open to say that any of organs that came out of him
okay.
uh, were of his. You
So
know what I'm saying? We don't
but
know.
here,
We weren't
okay,
there.
so I know, but you gotta listen to me. I'm trying to explain. Okay, maybe I'll explain to this way. I see his body on the crime scene. I see him halfway in the mat. Crime scene photos show him pulling him out the mat. There's no incisions on his body. Is what I'm trying to say. It, there's no cuts. There's no organ removal. He's dead. He's been dead for 17 hours. So there's no organ harvesting that went on. They were his organs
Well,
were
even
dead.
even okay, let's just say even if it wasn't about harvesting,
Okay.
again, what I'm trying to explain is that none of us were there when they opened him up. And the only
Us.
people that can tell the story about what happened to his organs is the ones who took him out. That's the only people that can verify anything about
Well,
his organs.
we're not gonna believe Doctor Litopsy get
Mhm.
Craft. But yeah, guys, honestly, no, honestly, and we're gonna move on because we only got 3 minutes left. Jai, are you gonna come up? I dropped the link both times for you, dear. Jai, Evil Lies Podcast is a faux friend of this podcast. Don't pay too much attention to her. She just who she is. She believes it's an accident. We believe it's a murder. We have a mutual respect for each other. Don't worry about it. Don't worry too. Don't feed too much in. We're gonna believe it. We're the truth gang. Period. I'm not going to believe no rumors. Not again. If I can't see it, if I can't conceive it, if I can't analyze it, if I can't reconcile it, I'm not going to receive it. And again, guys, I'm not gonna block you just because you support somebody else, and I'm not gonna block you just because your opinion is different. I want you guys to know that. That's something that I would never do to you guys. This is a free thinking platform, and we talk about things. So don't ever think that I'm gonna block you. Only time I'm gonna block you if I look up your profile and you got one or two friends.
At two pictures.
Right.
10 pictures of some flowers
You
and no
you off the
picture of yourself.
page. Cause I know you ain't even. Cause I know you're not even a real person. You just trolling up and down the Truth Games timeline. We not like that, baby. That's why Evil Lies Podcast is here, and she has not been banned because she might have some valuable information.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
let's hear it.
She say we agree on a lot though, so that's weird.
It is weird, and by the time I get through with you, you're gonna be like, "Well, damn, what happened? What really happened to Kendrick Johnson?" I
Man,
guarantee you
Yeah.
that.
I'm telling you something, man. The deeper and deeper we go, man, the crazier and crazier it goes. We
hmm
we 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 have not put everything out there because we still investigating stuff ourselves, man. Like just know, man. It gets crazier the deeper you go.
It
And
does.
and I feel like that's probably one of the reasons people be getting the hell on. Because I always describe this as a very suspenseful movie, man. This junk is crazy.
Swear to God.
Man, they can really make a movie. If they make a movie out of this, man, and every aspect of it and what's going on, man, listen, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
And I tell
Y'all
you
heard the
this.
title of the movie. It's setting the stage for Kendrick murder. That's the name
Come
of the
on.
title of the movie.
Come on, sister. And we'll have Lauren Michelle Birch on the podcast Saturday. She will be here to tell her tragic story and what is still she's currently experiencing. Michelle, do not leak anything, Lauren. Tonight, we're locked in on Saturday. Okay, that's the date that you're going to tell your story, guys. It is 10:00 p.m. Truth Gang cannot hold you any longer. I want you to know that we love you. I want you to know that we respect your opinions. I want you to know we're not blocking you unless you fake. I want you also to know that we're not just going to post anything. Not no more. Never again. With that being said, we're going to listen to our outro intro.
The anthem, baby.
That's the wrong one. We thank you for being here, Kai.
I'll be back.
We love y'all. Don't forget to listen to our anthem, Drop Truth Gang, in the comments. When I say that we're nephew, you tell them. Where we going?
Hey, we gonna drop us an album, y'all. We gonna drop us an album.
Right. We are. But where are we going? Wherever the evidence takes us.
Wherever the evidence takes us. Wherever the truth is.
I'm 51 years old, but I grew up with
no fear. We've been carrying
hip-hop.
pressure.
My generation is the hip-hop generation. I'm always bop.
If it's dark, we bring it light. Now it's now.
Imagine Auntie being 80 years old talking about Truth Gang.
Truth Gang, we been standing through the pain and the rain.
Hey.
Every loss, every tear, yeah, we carry the name.
All right, Theo.
No matter where it lead, we still stand.
Theo.
10 toes in the fire.
Truth Gang in the
It's Truth
comments.
Gang.
Theo.
We don't
Tina
move
May.
our feelings.
Tina Clark.
We got you, Tina. We got you.
We got you, Tina. Come on, Gene. Truth Gang. Drop it in the comments.
We questioning it. If it's hidden in the dark, we addressing it. They want silence, they want fear, they want control. They want narratives push that we don't expose. But we built different,
Yeah, we cut from truth.
real talk.
We don't water down proof just to make it sound smooth.
No, we ain't running from nothing but a lie. And when we do run, we running towards the truth. Go time.
Every step heavy, but we still don't fold. Because the truth
Why that
was
boy supposed to do
more
it?
than gold. Truth,
Well,
we been hurting, but we still don't break.
Don't break, don't break, don't break.
Hey.
Every lie getting heavy. Feel the weight that it takes. That weight.
Yes.
We want the truth.
We want the truth, guys. It don't matter wherever it may lead us. We want the truth. That's it. And nothing but the truth. With that,
They quiet
With that,
when it matter, but we loud.
peace and love. We out of here.
Candlelight tears. Yeah, we cry for 'em.
Still crying.
They wanna check, try to sell the pain. But we want truth, we want real names. Ain't no healing if the truth heal. No healing. Ain't no peace if they slide it. They politic, trying to twist the story. They lie. But we 10 toes, yeah, we fight for it.
Stand on it.
We done seen cover-ups, we done seen delay. We done seen evidence get pushed away.
Pushed out.
We done seen families cry with no answers while the truth get buried under lies and distractions. But we still here and we still pushing forward. Even when they get heavy, we going hard. It's bigger than views, bigger than fame. This about justice, this about names.
Say they names. It's for every mama still crying. It's for every name they keep high. Say they names. It's for every truth they deny. They lie. We still here. We still rising. We rise. Truth gang. We been hurting, but we still don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Every lie getting heavy. Feel the weight that it takes. That weight.
No silence, no fear. We've been carrying pressure.
Carry that.
If it's dark, we bring it light. Now it's now.
Wars now. Right now.
Truth gang, we've been standing through the pain and the rain.
Do it all.
Every loss, every tear, yeah, we carry the name.
Say they names.
No matter where it lead, we still stand.
Still stand.
10 toes in the fire, it's the truth gang.